to the video, guys. Welcome to the. If you haven't already, go to Amazon, snag a copy of my book. Not sure if you can see it in the background. Let me move the camera down for you. Anyways, it's on Amazon. Link down below in the description, man. Today we're gonna talk about the American Dream in 2022. What is the American Dream? Right? What does it even mean? Before we get into it, I want to thank you all for tuning in. To call in, it's 239-333-8174. The phone number is 239-333-8174. That is the number to call in live. We're taking questions, comments, concerns, anything you want to talk about in regards to the American Dream. I'm here to answer the hotline. I'm here to answer the call. So, there's been this misconception, I believe, over the time, like, what is the American Dream, right? Let me get this light first. See, this will help us out a little bit. That didn't help, right? I want to get the lighting a little proper. This is my first screening. Obviously, this is a work in progress, but I want to get you guys caught up. Let me switch up this real quick here. Okay, cool. All right. 1 moment. Put the replay on. So, okay, cool. Yeah, the American Dream. I want to talk to you guys about the American Dream. What is the American Dream? Let me pull up my Instagram. We're gonna go live on Instagram too. We're gonna go live on Instagram as well. Okay. Show here. I'm gonna get into it, and hold on a second here. I'm going live on IG. All right. All right, guys. So, shout out to everybody who just tapped in on Instagram. We are live on Instagram. We're live on YouTube. The number to call in right now is 239-333-8174. We're talking about the American Dream, and we're talking about what it means in 2022. The American Dream used to be, right? It used to be something, and I believe that it's something completely different now than it was in the past. So you guys got to learn how to market yourself. You guys got to have products. You guys got to have things going on. Shout out to everybody who's on Instagram. The number to call is 239-333-8174. We're taking your questions today. I'm taking your questions in regards to what is the American Dream. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Instagram. I should probably get another phone going and go live on another platform. Let me charge my other phone. Listen, man, the American Dream, right? I think typically speaking, the American Dream was like, okay, you go to school, right? You get a job, you pay off your debt, you find a husband or wife, right? You buy a house, right? And then you pay that off eventually. You get the whole thing with the picket fence, the little dog, the kids, and then you live happily ever after. That is what the American Dream has been sold to us as, right? If you guys are ready to call in, the number is 239-333-8174. I'm taking all your calls right now about the American Dream. The American Dream used to be something basically, you get out of poverty and you join the middle class. If you know anything about what's going on in the world today, I would say, the middle class is shrinking because you see the rich are getting richer. Use this visual as an illustration. If the rich, here's the rich, right? If the rich are getting richer, which they are, there's been more millionaires made, every year, and the poor are getting poorer, right? People are losing jobs, whatever the case may be. If the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer, they're separating. It's almost like you got to be one or the other. What is the middle class? Are they just getting by? Are they tricking themselves into thinking that they're rich, but they're living paycheck to paycheck, or they have a little safety net? They got a little security. They got a 401k. They got a little bit of a stash it away. But are they really living their optimal life? Are they really living the American dream? Are they really free? Right. And I think that's really what we need to start talking about today is, freedom, because the American dream to me has a big, how you say this? The American dream to me means a lot of different things, right? It's not just one simple concept, right? To me, it's a big deal. Like, it's a big dream. Like, the American dream to me it's like, okay, so first of all, yeah, obviously you want to be successful. You want to have, some level of success, but success is different for everybody. Shout out to everybody who's, tuning in. The number to call is 239-333-8174. I'm taking your phone calls. We're talking about the American dream. This is the Henry Aaron Westbrooks show. Now, if you're asking me, what do I plan on doing, to live the American dream? I might say something completely different than the next person, and then the next person, and the next person, right? Because we all have a different idea and different belief in what the American dream actually is. That's delicious. Now, by default, people would say the American dream is achievable, right? People come from all around the world even to come to America to live the American dream. You don't hear like the European dream. You don't hear about the Chinese dream. You don't hear about the African dream. You don't hear about the Ukrainian dream. You don't hear about the German dream. You don't hear about the French dream. You don't hear about, you know what I'm saying? So why is there such a significant focus on the American dream, right? Let's think about this for a second, because as far as I know, and if you guys know any different, then comment below. But as far as I know, the only lifestyle dream that people talk about is the American dream, right? There is no South Africa dream. There is no Asia dream. That's not like a term. Maybe there is. Please let me know. Maybe there is. I don't know. But because all I know is the American dream, and that people come to America to live the American dream. So we got to get clear on what does that even mean. Can dreams come true? Right? Can dreams come true? Do dreams come true? And if they do come true, what do you have to do to make them come true? Or does it just happen automatically? Right? This is the thing that we need to understand, people. To live the American dream, you have to put in work. There is no such thing as the American dream without doing the American work. This is people, you guys got to understand this. Make sure you subscribe on my YouTube, link in bio. Call right now, 239-333-8174. I'm answering your calls. We're talking about the American dream. Now, listen, if you work a 9 to 5, that's fine. I've been talked about the subject a million times. I respect it. If you're an entrepreneur, I respect it. If you're a business owner, I respect it. It doesn't matter to me how, you live your life, really, as long as you're feeling fulfilled. Truly. But don't play yourself and lie to yourself and tell yourself, I'm living the people say this all the time. You'd be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? How you doing? They'll be like, living the dream. I'm like, bro, this is your dream? Really, bro? Because I don't know many people who dream to be doing what you're doing. And I'm not trying to put you down, right? I don't say this to them personally, but I'm thinking like, oh, really? Wow. And I get it. It's just an optimistic thing to say, but let's be honest and let's be realistic. Are we fooling ourselves? Are we really living the American dream? Do you think that you're really living the American dream? And if you are, how? Why? What makes you say that? And if you're not, then how come? Why not? What do you have to do in order to get to it? I really need answers. Make sure you guys comment below what you want to know. What are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on the subject? Is it the house, the family, the car, the job security, the 401k? What is the American dream to you? Is the ability to travel the world? Does that what? Right? Is it the ability to just have leisure and freedom and just sit back and have options and choices and the ability to vote and the ability to work and contribute to society? I mean, these are basic things. I get that. Like all that is good and great and dandy. But if that's the case, then why? Listen, if that's the case, then how come? And let's be real again. There's a big percentage of people right now who are not living their dreams. There are a lot of people who are not living the American dream, and I don't know if they ever will. I think they want to, right? They have the desire to a lot of times, but they don't understand how. They don't have the resources, or at least they think they don't, right? They don't have the access, or at least they think they don't, right? Or there's just so much confusion and corruption that it's hard for them to focus and then get ahead. And all their idea of the American dream is so far away, but it's so close because they're looking at it on their screens, right? But how do you manifest your actual version of the American dream? I mean, if you're asking me, it's 100% alive and well. Let's get that clear. Let's get that clear, though. The American dream is 100% alive and well and living, and there are people who are living proof. I'm not going to sit here and name drop a bunch of people. Tony Robbins. Man was on the cover of Success Magazine 5 times. Don't believe me? Look. In fact, he's been featured on Success Magazine more than any person ever. 5 covers, Success Magazine. What is that? What is the point of me showing you this? It means that that's an American dream. Contribution to society, recognition, notoriety, respect, class, prestige, influence, legacy. That's an American dream, right? I mean, there's people right now, for example, rest in peace to Bob Proctor. My mentor, Bob Proctor, passed away. Bob Proctor is not here with us any longer in the physical form, but his message and his legacy and his work and his impact is here. It'll permeate throughout history forever. You guys understand that some people come around, they're born and they change the course of life. They change the course of evolution. They change the world. You could do that too. I don't know if that's your goal, your ambition, or your focus, but you have that ability. You have that power. Each and every one of us has that capability. Whether you intend to do it or not, you can do it. You might do it. You might even accidentally do it. Right? So ask yourself, what have I been told about the American dream? What have I been marketed? Right? What have I been sold as the American dream? Right? Because then we can start to think, is this true? Am I going to accept that as false or real? Right? Is this something that you guys got to check your own belief systems? Because I'll tell you straight up, a lot of things that are happening right now in the world, and especially in Western civilization in America, I don't think are a part of a lot of people's dream. Right? We just tolerate it. We almost ignore it. There's some, or we just, right? I mean, you know what I'm saying. There's a lot of things going on that are just. Right. But I believe this, though, when you get to a certain level and you're in full control of your life and you're full control of your mind and you're full control of your feelings, when you're in full control of every aspect of your life, then nothing really affects you. Right. Which then creates this sense of freedom, serenity, peace, ease. And even though there is so much going on in the world that we can't control, we can control our economy, our own world, our own life, our own inner and near surroundings, right? These worlds that we can control, right? The mental faculties, we can control that. We have understanding, we have patience, we have memory, right? We have intuition, right? We have all of this power as a human being to control. But it's not until you understand this and you master it and then you start implementing it into your work and your daily life and your relationships that you'll start to get results. The American dream starts within your mind. You got to picture it. You have to visualize it. What do you want? What do you want? That's the problem for most people. You can have anything you want. Shout out to Bob Proctor. You're God's highest form of creation. You can have anything you want on this earth. You can become anything you want on this planet. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You think there's no limit, there's no possibilities, there's infinite possibilities. Infinite. We're just getting started. You see what's going on with the metaverse. You see what's going on with the futuristic things happening. I'm recording a video on 2 screens, okay, and it's going to be posted to the world globally on a network into this World Wide Web that it's just there. We don't even know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain the internet. I don't know how to explain Wi-Fi. I don't know how to explain this global community that's happening before our eyes, but I know that it's real and it exists. Just like I can't really explain gravity, but if I throw this pen up, it's going to fall down every single time. It's just a law of the world, and the life and the experience that we have here operates based on fundamental principles and laws. You have to understand the laws of the universe. The American dream has to do with a certain energy. It has to do with a certain belief system. You can tap into the American dream. You can live your version of the American dream if and only when you're conscious of how to get there. If you're conscious of how to create it and then maintain it. You can't just create something and then poof, watch it disappear and vanish and fade away into non-existence, right? You want to create a life that becomes something that matters. That matters. When we're talking about matter, we're talking almost on a scientific level, right? When we're talking about matter, we're talking about substance. Remember density, volume, and matter? Remember all those things? Matter is like consistency. You can feel it. It's made of something. Like it's matter, right? You want your life to matter. You want to leave something behind that matters. You want to do things that matter. Why would you spend your time doing things that just disintegrate? Right? What am I saying here? Why? I'm going to tie this all into the American dream for you in just a moment. It means that the American dream is alive and well because the American dream simply today means that you can do whatever you want to do. You have the ability to do anything you want to do. Wake up to that fact, ladies and gentlemen. You have the world in your hands. You have a smartphone, right? You're blessed. You have iPhones and Androids and you have internet. You're blessed. Now use it. These are free tools. You have social media, right? Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Pinterest. I'm not going to go into the list of social media platforms, bro. You have a million different outlets, okay? You have a million different outlets. You can create websites. You can sell things and create things anywhere in the world. You can live the American dream outside of America, bro. You couldn't even do that in the past because the American dream is it's an idea. It's an idea. It's an ideology. It's a way of life. Okay. Now, the problem, let's keep it real. The problem is a lot of people were struggling. A lot of people are struggling. I've been there. I'm not struggling like a lot of people, but I can honestly tell you, like, look, I got a lot of work to do. You understand me? I have a lot of goals that I want to accomplish. I have a lot of things that I want to do. And if I say that I'm struggling, it's because I'm with you. I know what it's like to go through life. I know what it's like to fight the world, man. To get up every day and have to win. I know, right? But it's up to you. Okay. And the problem is the way things are going with society. And I'm not trying to get political, but the problem here is that a lot of people sense or feel, believe, or truly are in positions where they cannot advanced. It's so difficult. It's so tough. It's almost like things are working against you, right? You think things are working not in your favor, right? You think things are just all bad, and it's just so much to figure out. And people have given up. People have given up faith. They've given up hope. They just don't know what to do. They're lost. They're stuck. They're falling behind, and it feels like the American dream is becoming further and further out of their reach, right? So how do we close and tighten the gap to the point where you meet that American dream before your time on earth is done, to the point that you can give fully, and that when you're gone and when your time has come and you pass on, you gave and you lived a full life. You did everything you could. You gave everything you could. That's the American dream. You did everything you could. You tried and you succeeded. Whether or not you succeeded to a certain level doesn't matter. And if you failed, well, guess what? You learned. That's what the American dream is, man. It's freedom. It's the ability to swim in this endless ocean of opportunities and ideas, man. And pick and choose what you want to do. Focus on it. Plant your stakes. Post your stakes. Grow. Build. Expand. Dominate. Conquer. Provide. Help. Capitalize. I mean, that's what we're doing here. Let's talk about capitalize real quick. Capital society. You guys know this, right? Capital society. What does that mean? It means there's a profit involved. There's profits and deficits, right? There's exchanges of goods. I mean, we could talk about this more in the next episode. My whole thing with this, guys, is, shout out to everybody on Instagram. Make sure you cop the badge. Hello, hello, hello. My whole concept with this, guys, is, the American dream is alive and well, but it's up to you to define what it means to you. Your version of it is not necessarily the same as somebody else's, right? So forget, the traditional concept of it all, right? There's a new world here in front of us. That's clear and obvious. I don't think anybody's going to argue that. I mean, there's digital money, right? All this crypto stuff. There's all this stuff happening, and we're all trying to catch up and figure it all out, put the puzzle and pieces together. The point is things have changed. The American dream has changed. Hope this video found you well. If it did, make sure you comment below what else you want to know. If you like this episode, man, really, really, really would appreciate you sharing it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you check out my book. It's on Amazon. Shout out to my C4 sponsor for this video. That's why you see me all energized. If you want to help buying property and real estate, is the way that I'm serving the public as well. I'm providing, opportunities to buy and sell property, invest. I help you guys out. Southern California, Florida, top realtor in the area. Check out my channel, learn something new. Follow me on social media, send me a direct message. I would love to help you out. My number is 239-333-8174. And as always, stay happy, healthy, wealthy, blessed, and focused on success. And when you see me drop another video, you already know what to do. Turn this post notification bell on so you don't miss it. Peace.